Hello, welcome back to Sensual Flow Academy. Today we're going to go back to the basics with a twerk refresher. We'll be breaking down posture, technique, and movement so you can feel confident whether you are a beginner or just refreshing your skills. Twerking isn't just about shaking your booty, it's about confidence, flow, and strength. So let's get started.
Before we get into the juicy stuff, let's wake up the body. Start with some hip circles, nice and smooth. You can stand for these with your feet about hip width apart or wider and your knees slightly bent. And your hands can be on your hips or wherever you'd like your hands. And let your hips loosen up as you rotate your hips in circles both ways. You can also use the wall to hang onto for some extra support, allowing yourself to move freely. And now let's try pelvic tilts. Inhale as you tilt forward, exhale as you tuck under. Inhaling, tilt, and exhale, tuck under. Let your hands rest on your thighs as you lean forward doing this. This movement is key for twerking, so get familiar with it. And again, you can use the wall for support, holding onto the wall. You can practice squatting and going up on your toes. This activates those muscles. And then coming into some squats. Again, you can use a supported squat with the wall. We're firing up the glutes, sinking down, squeezing at the top. Okay, let's set up our twerk stance. Feet hip width apart, slightly wider. This gives you a solid base. Knees are bent, but not too deep, just enough to keep things loose. Lower back engaged, not overly arched, not tucked under. Find that neutral, bouncy, sweet spot. And then we're moving into the pelvic tilts. This is the foundation of twerking, hands on your thighs if that helps. And you start by rocking your hips forward and back. And then you can speed up. This is your base move, and you'll use it a lot in different twerk styles. You can also hold onto the wall. And then we're bouncing a little bit, just loosening things up. With twerking, you want everything to jiggle. You want to embrace the jiggle. We're so used to not wanting our bodies to jiggle, but it is the opposite for that. Let your glutes and your lower back take over as you keep that pelvic motion going. The movement comes from the waist, not your legs. Try bouncing slow and fast. Always returning to those pelvic tilts. You can play with tempo, going slow and then going fast, speeding up. This contrast is what makes your twerk dynamic and fun. And when in doubt, slow is sexy, fast is high energy, so mix it up. Now we're gonna go into some common mistakes. See this? This is more of a squat bounce, not a twerk. We want the movement to come from the lower back and glutes, not the thighs. Mistake number 2 is not engaging your core. If your core is too relaxed, your twerk will feel wobbly and uncoordinated. And mistake number 3 is feeling too stiff. Twerking isn't supposed to feel stiff. If you're overthinking, take a deep breath, shake it out, and let your body move naturally. All right. Let's pull it all together. Follow me. We're going to go just have some fun and freestyling, going into those slow pelvic tilts forward and back. And you can bounce, Speed it up. Use that wall, do those little pops. Isolate those little booties. You can almost imagine hearing pop as you pop your bum back. I like this skirt because that extra fabric also gives the illusion of an extra pop as you're moving. So grab a scarf or grab fabric that you can tie around you, because the more fabric you have, the more the illusion is created that there's more movement. Play with the movement and make it yours, revisiting all of the foundations that we have practiced here today, and have fun with it. Bringing in some flow and fun and play. Loosening up, feeling that opening, and playing around with all the movements. There's no right, there's no wrong. Twerking is a journey, not a destination. So keep practicing.
Remember, twerking is not just about movement or looking a particular way. It's about confidence, play, and feeling good in your body. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you don't miss the next one in the twerk series. For the next one, we'll be taking it back to the chair. Until next time, stay wild, stay free, and keep moving with love.